I was halfway through setting my gift on the white linen table when my wife's sister said it. "Can you stand by the bathroom wall so you don't ruin my birthday photos with your face?" Beat-Eye smiled. I picked up the box, and I walked out. Pause. As they had no idea what was in that box. They would spend the night calling me non-stop to find out. But before that, let me tell you how we got here. Pause twos. Ember and Oak looked like a magazine spread come to life. Soft Edison bulbs, exposed brick, a roofline view that made the whole city look like it had washed and combed its hair just for tonight. Funny thing, I helped build this place. Weekends with a tape measure, reclaimed wood, flow layouts so the servers wouldn't turn into human bumper cars at the dinner rush. But tonight, none of that mattered. Tonight I wasn't the guy who knew where every outlet was hidden. I was just Noah, background character in someone else's. Birthday spectacular. Pause. My wife Mira squeezed my arm the way you squeeze a handrail in rough weather. Across the room, the guest of honor, Aubrey, arrived like a comet. Gold sequins, a smile brighter than the signage, and an energy that said the party didn't start until she walked in. She hugged the room. She air-kissed the air. She beamed at the photographer, Derek, who had the kind of camera that announces, "I am very expensive," even when it isn't turned on. Then she pivoted to me. "Noah," she sang, all honey and helium. Quick thought. "For the photos, could you stand by the bathroom wall? It's just lighting, composition. You know how these technical things are." Pause. The table went quiet. My mother-in-law, Carolyn, hid a smile behind a champagne flute. My father-in-law, Raymond, got very busy with his cufflinks. Mira studied the tablecloth like it held the secret to time travel. I've been the family punchline for 5 years. Clothes from Target? Hilarious. Logistics job? Quaint. Blue-collar sensibilities? Charming, if you say it with the right smirk. But telling a man his face will ruin photos? That was new. Pause ones. The white gift box beside my plate looked at me like a mirror. Silver ribbon. Crisp corners. Inside, months of planning. Inside, everything I thought would finally earn me a seat at this family's table. For half a second, I considered doing what she asked. Stand by the bathroom, keep the peace, be the good sport. Then I caught my reflection in the window. Regular shirt, regular face, regular man, and I thought, when did I decide this face wasn't good enough to share a frame? I stood, I lifted the box, and I said gently, "You're right, Aubrey. Can't risk the composition." Then I walked. Past Derek, past the flower arch, past the backdrop that cost more than my car payment. The elevator doors slid closed. Numbers. Descended. 15, 14, 13. For the first time in 5 years, I felt free. Music out. What's in the box? Music inbound, warm guitar. Let me pause and tell you about the white box, because you should know what I almost gave away. First, a cashier's check for $750,000. Not a loan. Not an IOU, a gift to rescue Aubrey Cole Design, LLC, from the cliff's edge I knew she was dangling over. How did I know? Because I pay attention. 3 months late on studio rent. Vendors unpaid. Clients spooked. That check would wipe the slate clean, buy 6 months of runway, and keep her doors open. Second, a signed, notarized letter forgiving Raymond's $120,000 bridge loan, the one that involved a country club. Crypto miracle that went exactly how you think it did. Clean slate for him. Third, the deed transfer for Harbor Row, 12B. 1,200 square feet in the Arts District. High ceilings, morning light, storage I built with my own hands, mortgage paid, taxes escrowed, a live work studio where she could build a future. Instead of excuses, I had business cards printed. Aubrey Cole Design, Harbor Row Studios. In my head, I'd pictured the moment. Her hands shaking, Mira's proud squeeze. A family that finally saw the man who had been quietly standing in their corner. Instead, I got told to stand by a bathroom wall. Pause twos. So I took the box, and I walked into the night. Music out. A quiet bar, a clearer mind, music in, gentle jazz. There's a neighborhood bar called Lucas. No website, no neon. Just a jukebox that tells the truth, and a manager named Priya, who can read a face like a weather report. She set a ginger ale in front of me before I asked. Rough night? She said. Family, I said. She nodded. Say no more. Want to talk? Or want to sit quietly and remember you're a person? We went with quiet. Then talking. I think, I told her, I've been paying for the privilege of being disrespected by people who can't afford their own lifestyle. Ouch, she said. But congratulations. That's a diagnosis. Pause. My phone buzzed. I let it buzz. The old me would have sprinted back to apologize for taking up space. The new me sipped ginger ale and discovered I still had a spine. Priya asked, What's in the box? Gifts, I said. Was gifts? Then maybe. She said, The gift now is for you. Music outer. Calls, voicemails, and the word sensitive, back home, midnight hit like a gong. My phone turned into an angry beehive. Mira. Where are you? Aubrey's upset. Carolyn. Real men don't storm out of family celebrations. Raymond. Son, let's be civilized. Aubrey. Tears, tremble, theater. You're like a brother to me. Pause. I picked up for Mira. I'm at home, I said. Safe and sound. Not ruining photos. Noah, don't be like this. You know she didn't mean it the way it sounded. How did she mean, hide by the bathroom so your face doesn't wreck my pictures? Silence. The long kind. Noah, you're being sensitive. There it was, the Cole family's nuclear button. If you don't laugh at the joke, you're sensitive. If you notice the pattern, you're sensitive. If you want basic dignity, sensitive. Maybe I am, I said. Maybe I'm finally sensitive to being disrespected. I hung up, and I turned off the ringer. Pause twos. Then I opened the box on my desk and stared at the future I'd almost handed over. Receipts, my dad taught me two things that mattered. Tonight, keep your voice low when you're angry, and keep your receipts. I had a black folder for 5 years of help. Loans, bridge loans, venue deposits, studio rent, car repairs, utilities accidentally missed, little emergencies that add up to a big number when you print them in 12-point font. I called Rena, financial investigator, soft-spoken, razor sharp. Reality check, I told her. Family edition. 48 hours later, I had a report. Aubrey's business, a financial zombie, 3 payrolls from collapse, vendors filing suits, landlord running out of patience. Raymond, second mortgage behind Carolyn's back, chasing losses with more bad bets, and Mira, quiet, small transfers smoothing Aubrey's hiccups with our joint card, trusting I'd refill it like I always did. Rena slid the summary across her desk. You've been a one-man safety net, she said. Remove it, and reality arrives fast. What do? 2 choices. Keep funding the performance, or set boundaries and watch who actually loves you when the money stops moving. I put a hold on the deed transfer. I drafted a revocation for the debt release. And the $750 grand? It stayed in the box. Pause numbers don't gaslight you. They just tell the truth. The apology croissant Sunday afternoon. My doorbell rang. Aubrey stood on the porch in carefully casual clothes, holding a white bakery box like a peace treaty. Apology croissants, she smiled. Imported butter. Come in, I said. Leave the performance by the door. She sat. She launched into it. Derek is very technical. Lighting, facial structures. You know how professionals are. So, I said, when you asked me to stand by the bathroom wall, that was to help my facial structure? Exactly, she brightened. You get it. Interesting, I said. Because it sounded like you didn't want my face in your pictures. Her smile trembled. I set my white box between us. I brought you something last night, I said. 3 things, actually. I listed them. The check. The forgiveness letter. The deed. Her mouth opened. No words came out. If I'd known, she whispered. I never would have. I raised a hand. If respecting me requires a 7-figure incentive, it isn't respect. Mira appeared in the doorway, eyes red, hands twisting. Noah, please. It was a misunderstanding. No, I said. It was a revelation. I slid the box back toward me. Aubrey reached. I shook my head. You think I won't pull the gifts, I said. Watch me. Pause 3's 7. Boundaries. Sunday. Night. The family unleashed a coordinated campaign. Raymond tried reasonable patriarch. Carolyn tried guilt with pearls. Aubrey tried Broadway. I made tea, folded laundry, slept. Monday morning, Mira texted, please come to brunch. Bring the box. Bay and Birch hadn't changed. Cinnamon in the air. Wobbly tables that keep you humble. Mira held the coffee like a life preserver. I should have defended you, she said. I wanted the night to look perfect because our family is not. I set the box down. Open it, I said. She read the check, the deed copy, the release. Tears. Real ones this time. This would have saved them, she whispered. And the way they treat me is killing me, I said. I can't leave the marriage, but I'm leaving the pattern. If you want me, you have me. If you want my silence and my wallet, you don't. She asked for time. I gave it, and I took the box home. Pause. Reality showed up fast. A hot pink lockout notice on Aubrey's studio door. Printer Kellen filed suit. The bank froze Raymond's credit line like a winter pond. Someone told Aubrey what was in the box. Her voicemail at 3 a.m. was pure panic. Please, just the check. I'll pay you back. I'll do anything. I saved the recording. Not to gloat. To remember the moment she said, in her own voice, that she knew.